Hello, student friends. Thank you for the time. And today we are from Group 7 are going to present our mini research about using bad words in social interaction among teenagers. So the problem that we choose is how often teenagers are using bad words. We choose this problem. We choose this problem based on teenager nowadays because a teenager nowadays they start losing their manners as a young people, and they start to disrespecting older people. So that's why our group are very curious to find about it. So our purpose is to investigate how often teenagers in Ambon City using bad words in their daily life or in their social interaction. Before we enter the data chart, let's know what is meaning of bad words and what is meaning of teenager. First of all, what is bad words? Bad words is language that is generally considered by certain parts of a culture be strongly impolite, rude, or offensive. The example of the bad word is shit, fuck, damn, idiot, and many more. But because we collect our data in Ambon City, of course we must know the local bad words also, like anjing, babi, karbo, now, and other bad words. And for the teenager is someone who is between 12 years old and 19 years old. The method that we choose for collecting our data is offline questionnaire. Why we choose offline questionnaire, not like other group using online questionnaire? Because we are talking about someone personality. Of course, we need to face with them and collect data directly from them. And for the data chart, Muhammad Asgar Kamarullah will continue the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Hansel. So now I will explain about the data of the respondents that we have surveyed. So we have surveyed 20 respondents from 12 until 19 years old, and we have separated it into two groups, which are early teenagers and late teenagers. Here's the bar chart. The bar chart shows about the 20 respondents that we have surveyed. So as you can see, there are 9 male respondents that we found, which 4 of them are early teenagers and 5 of them are late teenagers. And also there are 11 female respondents that we found, which 6 of them are early teenagers and 5 of them are for late teenagers. Okay, next data is about educational background. So we have asked the 20 respondents about their educational background, and we got 5 points, which are elementary students, junior high school students, senior high school students, university students, and no education. So these charts shows the percentages of each points about their educational background. So for the first is male. The male who are elementary school students are 11%, and junior high school students are 22%. Senior high school students are 34%. For university students is 0% because we didn't find any male respondents who are university students. And for the male respondents who has no education are 33%. The next one is female. For the female, we also didn't find any respondents who are still in elementary school. So the female elementary students is 0%, and for the junior high school students, 1.9%. For senior high school students, 7.64%. For university students, 3.27%, and for no education is 0% also. So from the data, we can know that the most respondents that we have surveyed are the senior high school students. So maybe that's all from me about the data, about the respondents and their educational background. So the next data is about how often teenagers use bad words, and it will be explained by my friend Adel. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Asgar. Now I want to explain about how often teenagers using bad words per day. From the data, we have 20 teenagers, consists of 10 female teenagers and 10 male teenagers. you can see the pie chart. The pie chart explains about the result from how often teenagers using bad word per day. 18% female and 45% male they always using bad word per day, and 80% female and 22% male they usually using bad word per day, and then 9% female and 33% male they rarely using bad word per day, and the last is 45% female and 0.0% male they never using bad word. Next, the pie chart. You can see the pie chart. The pie chart explains about who to use bad words. From the data, we have 85% people usually use bad word from their friend, and 7% for their family member, and 0% for they never use from the stranger, and the last is about 8% people never use bad word. Okay, next my friend will explain about an answer from the question, is it fine to use every day?
Thank you for Adele. Now we move to the next data result related to the question, is it fine to use bad words every day? And as we can see, the chart indicates the comparison data between male and female. And according to the data that we have collected before, for the male, 30% says no to use bad words every day, and equal numbers for yes and maybe. Meanwhile, for the females, 70% says no to use bad words every day, and equal numbers for yes and maybe. So, mostly, females are disagree to use bad words every day, and it is opposite result for the male. And for the next one, Patrick Aritonang is going to explain about the conclusion of our mini research.
The conclusion from this mini research, the teenagers are using bad words for daily life, and the most using bad words are teenagers from senior high school rather than junior high school, elementary school, college students, or even more non-educational people with low percentage. From this mini research, we can conclude the teenagers are using bad words for their friends, or even more with the 7% for their family member. And the conclusion from this mini research, teenagers in Ambon City are often to use bad words. Thank you very much. We are Group 7 and see you. Bye bye.